5 seed in this playoff. The Kansas State Wildcats taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Solid coverage there to get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs, it's Jackson.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Breaking free at midfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage here. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The pass is complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down overloading that line of scrimmage because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Press coverage now from these DBs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot him inches short of a 1st down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. NC State comes to the line quickly. Oh, he tosses it back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Bailey. It's a quick grab. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Running with purpose. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10 now. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. A touch strategy here. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it'll be Smoker right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive defenses the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught for the completion. They're able to get him down.
Good job here by this defense of keeping him out of the end zone. Now we got a big decision here for this offense. 4th and goal. First half of a big playoff game. You're down. Do you cut into the lead and put 3 on the board? Or do you get aggressive this close and go for the touchdown?
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This is an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. And still backed up. He's looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Kansas State. No chance to catch it.
I can't believe they threw the football. I think the defense is surprised as well. It looked like they had everybody up near the line of scrimmage to just stop the run because they thought they might take the easy way out. Instead, they show confidence in the quarterback. They throw the football, and my gosh, does it pay off. 99 yards for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Wildcats. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Makes a quick grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. NC State comes to the line quickly. To throw, it's Bailey. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The shotgun handoff here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. No huddle now for the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab, makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the...
It's a fumble! Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Rice. The ball is loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a
NC State. Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Smothers going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wildcats will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. To the air. It's Bailey. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. NC State comes to the line quickly. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Throws it to the right. Finds the receiver wide open. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to chuck it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Wildcats come to the line with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Kansas State. This offense is still clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
You convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. NC State comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It smothers. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Fires this one deep middle. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Has the 1st down still on the move. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Tries the right with a quick throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires, and this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. NC State comes to the line quickly. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Going to try to use his legs here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really, all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you see your victory.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? The back's got it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And tackled there by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. Now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And they will trot out the field goal team here. No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out at the 8. A crucial takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national